Welcome back everybody, this is My Journey 4K. We're back in the LMP2 prototype challenge. Let's get into it. Today we're going to start the race in pole position, first place. Strength of the field today is an 861. It is a 20-minute race. B license requirement, please. These used to be called the LMP2 prototype challenge. They're now just called the prototype challenge. We're gonna make it look like we're gonna defend against second place currently. We might have to keep a defensive line. They are right on our tail. We're starting this race with a 12:26 rating. This is the Dallara P217 at Spa-Francorchamps. Yep, I'm not Belgian. Sorry. Getting a little bit of space now, opening up the gap between second. Looks like this is probably one of the bottom groups that would have been detrimental to not be near the front. Looks like we're nearing the end of lap 1 here. Second place is gonna dive in the chicane. We're gonna have to watch out. Going side by side out of there. Red, white, and blue LMP2 car looked like they were gonna try and pass. They shouldn't have it though. I think we've got it. Currently in second. Fending off third. First place diving in on us on that chicane. Now having to defend second place. We are taking a little bit of a defensive line here. They're gonna try. Alright, we'll let them by. Really don't want to see us falling down the field in this race, especially if they end up crashing us or something. The strength of field is so low, we would lose a lot of points here. Starting it with a 12:26, we're at a 1.2k, trying to keep building on that. Currently slightly under, but we have our A license. One car going off behind, a lot of smoke on the screen. Looks like we're currently in third. We won't need to pit for fuel or tires in this race. So hopefully we won't have to pit for damage. Just coming up to the end of lap 2 here. Black and red LMP2 sort of catching up to us. The other two cars getting away just a little bit. We are in third. We did start first. We'll see what we can do to recover any of those positions. We definitely don't want to fall back further than this. The only car really threatening at the moment is this black and red LMP2. These cars battling side by side, it looks like, in the background. Thankfully, I think our car is still fairly clean after getting past. So we should still have a chance to regain those. Last race we had to deal with a damaged car, which may have been why they put us in the lower group this time. We didn't finish too well. Not as well as we would have liked as well. But our perseverance gave us a few spots back, so... Cars ahead kicking up a little bit of dirt. We're starting to open up the gap to the car behind a little bit more right now. Maybe they aren't as much of a worry as I think. Cars in front battling it now. The first place car had to take a little bit of a defensive line there to keep the car from just going around them. We'll see if we can't close the gap with this. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, everybody. Cars ahead looks like they're going side by side. Maybe we can get a better view here. Oh, the purple and black car sliding off into the wall. Looks like we're narrowly avoiding contact there. Currently in second. That was a big hit for them. Not going to be looking for them to be coming back quickly from that. Having to fend off. Had to avoid the car in the middle of the road. So we pulled off to turn it in hard. Now the black and red cars closed up on us. We can see the red, white, and blue ahead. First place. I'm wondering if they took damage from that or not. If they did, they may be slowed down enough we can catch and pass and take first place back. We're currently in second. Started the race in first. I know the dots on the car say third currently, but when we cross the line it should say second, as long as we don't make any mistakes. There we go. Second place. You can see the purple car in the pits. Getting repairs done. That's going to put them at least a lap or two behind. Where they crashed, they most likely took the tow, so that would be one lap there. Looking pretty clear for us to catch first place, hopefully. It's possible they damaged their car on that incident last lap. Looks like maybe we're closing the gap a little. It's hard to tell. You might be a little bit worried about the car behind, but I think the gap to the car ahead is coming down. We can see him much clearer now. The red, white, and blue first place car. Maybe they made a mistake or they really do have damage. Gonna try and run them down if they do have damage. We're a little over halfway through the race. How many laps we do does matter where the leader is when time expires. We can see the leader. We're hoping we're the leader when that happens. Possibly closing on first place right now. Third is just back there. Losing a tiny bit of time to us right now. I don't think we took damage avoiding the car. Red, white, and blue car is much clearer on our screen now, catching them rather quickly. Maybe not quick enough. It's tough there. It's really close to an off track. I'm not sure if I'm getting penalties on that or not. Hopefully not. Cars behind battling side by side. Going through these S's. Starting to catch first place, I think. Gap to the car behind opening up a little bit. I think that we could have the pace to catch them. It's possible they do have damage they're trying to deal with. Still have time. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Started the race in first. We're currently in second, looking at a podium. Slowly catching first place. Hopefully we do have enough time to catch and get by. Maybe, just maybe they make a mistake somewhere and we can just slip right by them. Gap's coming down a decent amount. It's opening up a bit more between the black and the red car behind. Looks like we're eyes forward right now. Not worried about that car behind. Focused on first place. They're not getting away. Gap's come down under 2 seconds. About 6 minutes remain in the race. We're gonna get a few more laps to close that gap, see if we can't take first place back. Get another race win. Looks like maybe the gap to the car ahead is now just about a second. We're closing that little by little. The red and black car behind doesn't seem to have the pace to keep up with us anymore, and they're starting to face their own pressure from behind. Just about a second gap to the car in front. Few laps remain in the race. This one might be coming down to the wire. Are they starting to find some pace again? Were they just holding off? Trying to conserve some tire? We'll find out. I don't think that's the case. Oh, we're gonna lock it up quickly. No. Still in second. That lost us a little bit of time. Oh, I could feel us bearing down on first place. It was coming. It was gonna be close, but it was coming. It's possible we could still catch them. They need to make a mistake like we just did. We're still in second. Still have an okay gap between the car behind. Probably somewhere around 2 laps remaining in the race. The gap isn't that far ahead, but we've got to gain a good second each lap right now. Or watch them possibly make a mistake if they are so inclined. See the cars behind battling for that position. The final podium spot. One car sitting in the pits waiting for repairs. Not much time remaining for them. We probably lost a whole second. We're 2 seconds behind right now. See the black and red car getting pressured by the blue and white one. Maybe we can see the car in front a little better with this view. You can see the dark marks I left on the track, making my mistake last time. It does look like the gap is about 2 seconds. The blue and white car did get by the black and red one, it looks like. A little bit of dirt being kicked up in front. Not sure if they're feeling the pressure or not. Seeing dirt kicked up kind of makes me feel hopeful. They do see us closing the gap on them, I believe. Pretty sure we're still closing on them. The tires may have been heated up a little bit too much, but we've got pace on this guy. This should be the last lap here. You can see him waving the flag. Just a little over 2 second gap to the car in front, maybe. Doesn't look like we closed that up by the last lap. That's a large gap to close. They're going to need to make a mistake. You can see the two cars behind us fairly close to each other. That black and red car is going to want third place back pretty badly. Few cars piling up back there a little bit. Hopefully we don't make any mistakes here. They're a lot closer than I would like them to be. Had we not made the one mistake and lost control, went sliding through these corners here, it would have been a little bit of a different story. Would have been battling hard for first, I think. I had lots of time to catch him. Not anymore. Just a few more turns left in the race. We did start the race in first. We're going to finish in second. That's going to take our rating from a 1226, and we're going to gain 59 points to a 1285. Nearing that 1.3k. Hopefully we'll see it soon. Hopefully I see you soon again. Thanks for watching. See you next time.